All right, good evening, my friends at Molina Lower. I have my daughter Keely here, and we are going to read you a bedtime story. Oh, and I think the kitty cat is coming. Come here. All right, come here.
All right.
This is Orion. You can come and join us, I guess.
This is Orion, and he's our little cat pet.
All right. So we are going to read a story called The Adventures of Beagle, the Unimaginary Friend. So I know a lot of people think, we use our imagination for so many different things. So this is about an unimaginary friend. I wonder what could happen to him. Let's see. Here we go. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. Oh, poor people. But sadly, his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So, rather than waiting, what do you think he's going to do?
Go to the world and find him and then show him to him.
Oh, you were looking at the pictures, weren't you? He did the unimaginable. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Until he reached the real world. That picture looks kind of dark and gray.
Yeah.
The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music. And no one needed nap time. Then he finally saw something familiar. So he followed it.
What is that?
He sees, maybe that's another imaginary friend he saw. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping that his friend would come. There he is, climbing up that tree. But no one came. Poor Beagle. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he's waited, and he felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello! Do you think this is going to be his friend, you think?
Yes.
Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that just felt right. I know that when I'm with my friends, it feels like the right thing.
It's because it was his imaginary friend.
Oh, is that what you think? At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before. But after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. Beagle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. That's what I like to do with me and my friends. What about you, Kelly? What are some things you like to do with your friends?
Play out in the recess yard.
Oh, okay. So the world began to feel a little less strange. And together, they did the unimaginable. So, that was the end of our story for Beagle, the unimaginary friend. Remember, sometimes the best friends lie just beyond our imaginations. Have a good night, guys. What do you say?
Bye-bye.
Good night. See you soon.